You talk about kind of like mentorship, being in a mentor group and kind of even, I suppose, being connected with entrepreneurs as well. So you might touch on that for the small business owners.
Yeah, no, that's great. So to me, I'm a big fan of mastermind groups. So for anybody who's not familiar, most people nowadays are. I started doing it, 20 years ago, and I'd never heard of the concept. Now I was, a kid and didn't didn't know much about anything. But, the concept is get yourself surrounded by people who have similar goals to you. Some of them are going to be ahead of you in the journey. Some of them are going to be behind you in the journey. That's okay. Both of those are important. Some of those are going to feel like, a kindred spirit. They're going to be right where you are, some of the same, gaps in knowledge. Get yourself around, and it could be as few as 2 or 3 people or as many as you can possibly find. But the more you spend your time around people who are in these similar challenges, number one, you're going to find people who have a shortcut, that you haven't figured out yet. That's invaluable for somebody to say, oh my gosh, I've been right there. Here's how we deal with that. Here's what I did. Here's what worked. Here's what didn't work. Here's what I tried. I revised it 3 times and the third version worked. Why don't you start there and see how it goes? And so that's incredibly valuable in your journey. And especially feeling, sometimes as an entrepreneur, you can feel like it's you against the world. You can feel very lonely. So feel like you have people who are around you who are not trying to get their hand in your pocket to take your money. They really just want good things for you. I mean, that is one of the best things in the world. And I tell people that all the time. I don't care whether you are in high school and you're trying to, get to the college you want to go to. Surround yourself with other people who are on that same journey. Surround yourself with other people that who are trying to get to their dream college, and what are they going to do to get there. And so it doesn't matter what your goals are. Surround yourself with those like minds, and it just boosts you up. You feel like you have to be accountable to them, and you have to be the example for them. And that immediately boosts up the way you behave.